Okay, so more stuff came out about Moses. I don't know how is this still happening? How are we still going with this? It doesn't, I don't know. But there's a lot. We got a bunch of stuff from Moses. So I think, I don't know if this is a different girl. I think it might be the same girl, different girl. I don't know. But we got some more accusations from a different girl. Or a different person. Let's just get into it, because it's all over the place. Okay. So, I don't know who the hell this is, but I dated Moses and believed his lies until now. I keep getting asked, so no mod has contacted me or anyone from H3. Edit. Mod, please delete it if it belongs in the frenemies and not here. I posted here because Google showed me the post, etc., etc. Well, I'll read the whole thing. Posting this sub about Moses. Truth. Second edit. Daphne is not a catfish. I showed proof that I knew him. The photos themselves weren't to expose private tea for the drama. I should have said sociopath and not psychopath, so y'all give me a break. Also, the photos are scattered in comments because I have no idea. Because I didn't have any idea how to post them in the original one. Too late now, and no, I'm not going to tell you anything about Ethan and Gila. I don't know where else to post, but I just found out through T channels that Moses has been trying to something, and I don't know, and is a psychopath. Everything Daphne has shared is true. I think Daphne is the catfish he told me about. Or the catfish is in quotations. I tried to reach out to Ethan via email because I felt like this confusion and drama has gaslit them and hurt them about why Moses doesn't stick up for them. The reason is because he hates Ethan, and no response. I'm sure they get crazy emails all the time. I sent the email a while ago. Okay. So their only motive is to confirm that Daphne is true, etc., etc. I don't need clout. Let's see. These are the photos, apparently. Okay. I think that... What the fuck is this? Alright, so... Dude, this is so confusing. The thing I think we should focus more on, though... Well, okay, dude, this is so weird. So this is apparently Daphne. I have the messages here from Moses, from Channel Water. Okay. I mean, this is so stupid. I don't understand it. Anyway, from Channel Water. But this is from, I guess, Daphne. I don't know if it's the same girl as before. One thing I do want to say, though, is that I didn't... So when I watched the original video... Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. One thing that stood out to me... Oh, my God. Dude, I feel like I'm all over the place. Like, I'm mentally jumbled. When I went through the original accusations from that other girl who came forward, I didn't know what the word stealthing was, and I thought it was a typo. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just a typo, and I was like, what does this mean? But, so stealthing, though, is apparently when you take a condom off when you're sleeping with somebody and they think you have it on, which is definitely a violation. I don't think that it's sexual assault. If it's true, I don't think it's sexual assault. I do think it's violating. It's definitely, you know, you didn't have consent to sleep with them with a condom off. I think it's gross. We can only speculate on why. Maybe he thinks it feels better. It doesn't matter because clearly he's putting himself before the person he's with. Yeah, I didn't even know if it was a thing that was Googleable because I thought it was just a typo. Yeah, but it's definitely wrong. I think that we could all agree on that. And it's disgusting. At the very least, it shows that he doesn't respect the people that he sleeps with. It's essay. Is it legally defined as essay? Okay, well then, there you go. I don't know if it's legally defined as sexual assault. Is a dangerous form of sexual... Oh, I don't know if it's defined as sexual assault. Either way, I don't really think that it matters because we know it's a disgusting thing to do. Okay, those texts are not with Daphne. Those are to the Asian girl he did before he met Trisha. Daphne is a girl he was seeing right before he met Trisha before quarantine. They both accuse him of stealthing. Okay. Because there's nothing labeled here. Anyway, let's go through it. Stop taking what you see on the screen as real. I wasn't talking about you. Question mark. Like what? Oh, haha. What do you mean? Comparing our dating to Trisha. Not the same. Yes, not the same person. Rolling eyes. I learned to use this one. As in, it can never be the same. Haha, I love it. I guess I blocked him. Here's Moses with a fake gun and being abused by Trisha. What I find interesting is that if they sent the picture of Trisha hurting them, why were they talking after he was dating Trisha confirmed? Like, why were they still... Because I'm pretty sure it's because Moses cheats on the girls he talks to and still talks to other girls. Here's more bruises. Oh my god, wasn't that a long time ago? I still have bruises from my fall. Yeah, picture was from a week ago. It says happened recently, 3 weeks ago. Picture was from a week ago. It happened 3 weeks ago. Okay. What was I? Yeah, I know. Let's see. Worse at this point. Ice cream heals all wounds. I got a Diet Coke and said, "Me too." Does that mean that you can talk? Does that mean you want to talk? Yes, we made a plan. Call when you are ready. So does this person know that this bruise was from Trisha? And this seems like Moses is trying to go and talk to another girl while talking to Trisha. I mean, Trisha abused him, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to get all the information. Okay, hold on 2 minutes. Can't. Just kidding. Oh my god. Just got home. Nice. They asked me to stay. They were nice. Also, my god, I can't believe you let Trisha say so many things about dating your little Korean girls. Okay, so she knew that they were taking Trisha. Why are they still talking to Moses, though? Yeah, why are they still... I'm just asking why this person is talking to Moses, knowing that Moses is dating another girl. I wonder what is going on here. It was good to be around people. Oh, nice for them. No girls. This is how she talks, and it was you. Since you were the last person I dated, and she asked me about you. Okay, so they're friends? They kept dating during... talking? Why keep talking, though? Unless both of them are interested in each other. Because I don't really buy the narrative that they were just friends. I don't usually buy. I mean, usually, and this is my anecdotal experience, but most people after they break up with somebody, you really cannot remain friends. It's very, very rare. It's very, very rare. Trisha and Moses officially started dating in August 2020. So apparently they're friendly, but it still seems like an inappropriate relationship. If I had to make an assumption, I would make an assumption that they were like sexting or still flirtatious, and they both knew the terms. That's kind of what I would assume. Okay, it was good to be around people, nice to them, no girls. That's how she talks, and it was you. Since you were the last one. Okay, yeah, I feel kind of down and alone with holidays. After that, I stopped sharing. Same here. My family's not doing holidays. Everything is canceled. Here's a picture of Moses. Okay, I guess. Like a, what is it, a Bitmoji? What do you call those? I don't know. Hope you're okay, Moses. I'm kind of concerned for you. I'm okay, don't worry. Thanks. Things are not what they look like. Hope you're well. Is it all fake? Because that's so toxic. What the fuck is this? Okay. That wasn't a lot of information. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. I'm assuming that just proves that her and Moses had some kind of like friendly relationship. They seem to have dated in some capacity. Maybe they sexted. I kind of get the vibe that Moses is a next level fuckboy that likes to talk to a lot of girls and likes to chase but doesn't really like to commit. That's kind of my interpretation of Moses. I mean, you're 40 something, brother. You gotta get your shit together. Apparently there's pictures scrolling down through here. I've no idea, dude. Reddit is for fucking neckbeards, dude. Holy shit. Excuse me. Okay, I think that they compiled all the images. Yeah, it seems like all the images were compiled for us. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume all of them are... Okay. So this is what I wanted to focus on more than anything else. This is Moses' reaction to the person. This is their response, rather. He's probably cheating on her in his mind. Yeah, he's probably, like, sexting other girls and shit. Why wouldn't you turn on Trisha? Okay. Listen, I don't like Trisha. I think she's a really bad person, but also I don't think that we should... I don't think that we should be in defense of him cheating on Trisha. He's made the terrible... Excuse me. He's made the horrible, terrible decision to date her, so, you know, he should be committing to her, obviously. There's a lot going on here, though. Okay. So, here's what Moses says from Channel Water. I can't get over the Channel Water thing. Recently, there has been a serious allegation made against me that is not true. I've chosen to not give attention to it out of respect for this person's well-being, but now the lies have gone too far. I don't really buy that narrative, right? So if I was somebody... So if somebody was making like a false accusation against me and I didn't feel like dealing with it, it's probably from like a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity, but you know what I mean. From like a public figure. I don't know what to say to myself without sounding like an inflated dickhead. But from that perspective, you would say like, listen, I wasn't giving it attention because I didn't want it to grow, and it's not true. So it's not worth validating. It's one of those things for, like, think about it from a politician's perspective. Imagine somebody asked you, like, hey, do you think that every congressman is a fucking lizard man? Right? They ask somebody every single day, a politician, hey, do you think that's lizard man? Once you respond to that, the media can now say, oh, such and such a politician has said that not every congressman is a lizard person, and all of a sudden, you understand what I'm saying? So, like, now you're on record saying, like, no, they're not a lizard person. Sometimes I get not wanting to engage in it, but this idea that they have respect for somebody who, so it's reptilian. Sorry, my point is that I don't buy it. It comes off as like a woe is me narrative. Oh, I respected this person, so I didn't want to say anything. But if somebody leveraged a serious accusation against me, I wouldn't respect them at all. So I don't buy that narrative. I think it's stupid. I think it's supposed to make us feel more like worse for or bad for him. I think the reaction is, "Oh, Moses, you're such a good person." Huh. Oh my God, Moses. I can't believe you have respect for somebody that called you basically a rapist in some capacity. It's like, no, I don't believe that. I'm not stupid. Come on. That you're being a little sus there. But okay. I met this person only once in real life on February 14th. Wait, what is it? Oh, on February 14th, 15th, 2020. She's not my ex. She was never my girlfriend. I am showing these texts to show the timelines of what actually happened. I made it clear I didn't want to lead her on and that it's nobody's fault. She continued to ask me to meet up with her and have a relationship with her, and I made it clear I didn't feel we were a match. She got upset when me and Trisha started dating well after we stopped talking. And continued to plead with me to date her and not Trisha. It's been a year and a half of all this person spreading lies. For now, this new false accusation cannot be ignored. Please read the thread for the text messages. So here's the thing. For something that happened so long ago, I honestly wouldn't doubt if Moses didn't have anything. Right? I've talked to people. I don't keep text messages. I just don't. I mean, they waste on my fucking phone. I get rid of them after fairly somewhat quickly. So I would understand not having access to any text messages. That would make perfect sense. But since he has text messages, I would assume he should have everything that he's saying. What he's saying is that they got together, they slept together once, she kept asking for a relationship. He said, no, I don't want to have a relationship. I just want to be friends. So you should have that information. And, making it clear to somebody you just want to sex with them is something that you need to be direct about. Like, you need to say, like, hey, listen, I'm not interested in a relationship, just some kind of casual fun. That's it. However, if he doesn't say something like that, well, then you haven't made it clear. So, he doesn't show the text where he bashes Trisha, okay, and compares it to Miss Piggy. You got to show those for context and for a good laugh. Let's get into this. So this is Daphne. You're sweet and genuine, and the hate you got off the bat was undeserved. That makes sense now. Okay, I just wanted to be friends and help her. Okay, Trisha can't be friends with anybody. Okay, so this girl is saying Trisha can't be friends with anybody. I'm telling you, I watched her for 10 years. I don't know her personally, but I know her pattern. She genuinely needs help, serious help. Okay, Moses says, you know what I see? The real person inside. I try, and I was close, but other people made it impossible. Sucks. Okay, I wonder if he's referring to Ethan and Hila. Or just Hila. Okay, this sounds like Moses, because he's a big water person. All right, this makes more sense now. Okay, and move on. This is not healthy or fair to you or to me. Are you with her? No one's business what I do. I am a private person. They make online drama, and you fall for it. Okay, so this gets very interesting. So Moses is saying here that telling this girl to move on, and she asks, are you with her? And he expressly says, it's none of your business. No one's business what I do. They make online drama, and you fall for it. Now, the narrative he seems to be trying to push is that they are or were together at this point, or that he wasn't interested in this person and made that expressly clear. But to me, the apprehensiveness of being honest about dating Trisha leads me to believe that he never gave her the full context of the situation. He seems to be dating Trisha, and he seems to be downplaying it as, oh, it's just drama, don't believe it, to maintain this sexual relationship with this girl, Daphne. That's what it sounds like. Self-report. Check it out, dude. I wonder if Moses thought that this was actually going to exonerate him. I don't understand. It's a fucking idiot. I know you're a private person and you hate drama. That's why I'm confused what you're doing. You're going to get hurt. Okay, so now she feels bad for him because he's lying to her. And it's like, oh, I know you're a private person and you hate drama. Why are you doing this? You're not my mother. I don't need one. What the fuck? I'm 42. That was an extreme reaction to her just saying that hey, I'm empathetic towards you. Oh, okay. Well, you're not my mother. It's like, all right, chill out. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. This is me caring as a friend. No, it's not. This is hate. Okay, so this is very manipulative. This is so manipulative. Okay, so what's happening here is this girl's asking Moses if what's going on, if like she's with Trisha or if he's with Trisha, and then his response is, "That's none of your business. I'm a private person." And stop falling for the drama, which would communicate to me that you're not with that person. Or that would communicate to this girl that they're not with that person. At the same time, guilting them and making them feel bad for even assuming us that much. Now, from my perspective, this is like stereotypical fuckboy language. Then after she expresses that she's worried about him, he goes, "You're not my mother. Leave me alone. I'm 42. And she apologizes and says, "I'm just trying to care about you." And he's like, "No, you hate me." So this sounds like incredibly manipulative speech. Did he feel like this was these were good? This was a good. He posted this? This makes him look worse. This makes him look really bad. We try and didn't work out. That is all. We met once. Now, this is what I have to deal with. Now, the problem I have with this is, was that the next message that was sent? I'm assuming so, based on what's being said, but we don't know because it doesn't show some of the previous stuff. But anyway, I don't want to see messages every day about you bending over her over a couch. Oh, okay. I don't want to see messages every day about you bending over a couch. I didn't. This is just you and them stalking me. Okay. I wonder what that means. Because if that's just something that Moses is talking about in real life, that's not, the Daphne can go fuck herself. It doesn't matter. Like, turn off the TV, turn off the internet. You don't have to read. However, if Moses is sending her messages about how he's fucking Trisha, that's really weird. And that's, I would say, is some form of, and I use the word abuse intensely, but that's like a form of like some kind of abuse, manipulation, not like horrible abuse, but that's like emotionally shitty. That's what it is. This is just you and them stalking me. Me, I don't care. I'm the one getting messages every day. Okay, somebody's sending her messages. If you don't care, then what is the problem? Oh, that's weird. You created that. You put yourself in the mix, not me. Block them. Okay, so I'm assuming what's actually happening is that people know, I guess maybe Daphne's friends know that she was dating Moses in some capacity, and they're sending messages from Moses. They're sending Daphne something to do with Moses fucking Trisha, and it's bothering her. Okay. This is the same fucking thing. What the hell? Oh, okay. Alright, this is the next one? Oh no, this is the previous one. He says move on to her. I don't know if I caught that. Okay. What the fuck? Should I do the same with you? What did he say that made her say what the fuck? Block them? No, that doesn't make any sense. Something's missing here. Something I think is missing here that he's not showing. Right? So, her response isn't what the fuck to block them, because look at how long the block them line is. And then look at how long this chat line is. So this chat line is very long. So that chat line is like as long as up here, So this isn't even in order. Or there's definitely chunks missing, and him intentionally removing context and what's going on here definitely suggests to me that he's lying in some capacity. Because like I said, this is the one that comes before this one. But up here, she says, what the fuck? And this is a very long line of text, and this is block them. So this doesn't make any sense. So he's edited out these screenshots. There's something wrong here. Something very bizarre here. Hold on a second. Let me do this in reverse order then. Okay. I should have done this from the start, but there's something that's very sussy about this whole thing. I just want to have everything open on my screen to go through these things in the correct order. Okay. So we went through that. Then there's this one. Okay, so there's something that's very bizarre to me, and I kind of... This is the first message here, and you notice that, like, this is what this looks like, whatever. But then you go to the next one, and all of a sudden there's a blue line around it. I don't understand why that would be, that it changes to a blue line, and it's more zoomed out. That doesn't really make any sense to me. The third one is to the blue line, but it's more zoomed in, so there's something cut out of it. Next one is back to the original spacing... The spacing, none of these spacings are the same. Why is everything so... If I took a screenshot on my phone, why didn't you screen record it? That's true. If I take a screenshot on my phone, the screenshot messages are going to look like the same. This doesn't make sense. And the argument of... So I know how screenshots work. I'm going to just do this really quick. Let me say I'm talking to Mama Gut. Where the fuck's Mama Gut in here? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. You take a screenshot, and oftentimes you would obviously want to cut out the time and the Wi-Fi, but if you experiment on it yourself, you can see that everything snaps to a time. So this is such a stupid observation, but I'm gonna fucking show you anyway. So what the fuck? I don't even know if there's anything here. I'm not going to show you because I'm not going to show private messages of my girlfriend. But experiment yourself. You'll notice that when you do the editing after you take a screenshot on an iPhone, it snaps down to an appropriate spot to cut stuff off. And for some reason, it's not doing that. I don't know. It's so bizarre that they're all so different. It doesn't add up to me. Okay. Anyway... We have the what the fuck. This just does not make fucking sense to me. Anyway, what the fuck? Should I do the same to you? We don't know what he said to her because everything... This is edited heavily. What the fuck? What the fuck did I say about your private life? I saw all the tweets. Okay, but I didn't say anything private. Also, I'm not going around calling her family dumb or starting drama. So why people still talk about you and me? I don't know. They hate Trisha and want her to spiral. That's probably true. Well, you were the only one to start it. Okay. Interesting. I'm just looking at stuff here. It's very weird that he's all over the place. What the fuck? I never talked about us. You never gave me the benefit of the doubt, and that sucks. To do what? You lied to me. You unfollowed me on everything and didn't do the same to her. I swear I'd never actually leak info about you. All I did was post the photo and the tweet and deleted that. How can you not trust me and trust her when she's doing all this horrible stuff? I don't. Who is the her? Is it another catfish person or whatever you want to call it, or is it Trisha Paytas? You also said you hate drama, so maybe this is for the best. It's been like 2 weeks and nothing but drama has come from this. Comments on your page are horrible and responses are mean. But it shouldn't end because of some stupid thing I said and an overreaction. And if you need me to say anything, I will. I'll help it any way I can. And I never said anything about us having sex. There's no proof of that. Please be careful with that Haley account. It's widely believed to be Trisha. She's known for having fake accounts. This is why they're bugging you about your relationship with Moses. Okay, so Trisha seems to have found the thing. This is insane, dude. These are actual adults doing this. So Trisha, I guess, made a fake account because she found out that she found out that Moses was talking to this other girl to harass this other girl or something. That's the speculation here. This is fucking insane. This person does seem a bit, quite a bit attached, though. And I can understand that's not Moses' fault necessarily, but based on the manipulative way he talks to her, it seems like he at one point was trying to have this type of hold over her because he was saying some horrible shit. You know, if you really don't, why not just block Daphne? You can't take it seriously when I call her Trisha Paytas? Oh, that's fucking your problem, Mama Gut. My hair looks like shit today. Anyway. It stresses me out, not help. Okay, I'm sorry. These are not in order at all. I have a mother They worry for me too much, and it took me years to get over that. I'm going to post more videos and help like that. Dude, this guy has fucking problems. So very clearly, Moses has a hang up with his family. That he's just fucking trauma dumping on this girl. I have a mother, and she worries about me. Don't be my mommy. I don't need another mommy. It's like, dude, Jesus Christ, Moses, chill the fuck out. I care in the way my culture taught me. I see now that it's not how you want, but I'm learning from that. Thanks. Can I ask a question, though? It's silly, but it'll help me, I think. Could you follow me back on Instagram? That hurt because it seemed like you were embarrassed by me somehow. Why is it that only like two of the... Why are the screenshots all over the place? So she wants him to follow him back. And then again, he cuts stuff out because this is not the last message. Okay, like I said in the card, but if you find someone, I want you to be happy. I want us to remain friends more than anything. I don't want to lead you on. I don't want to give you false hope. Okay, so Moses, I think, thinks that this makes him innocent of everything. Daphne said in the Insta stories that Moses dislikes families. Okay, well, Moses is an asshole, so. I don't want to lead you on. I don't want to... This sounds like he said this, but based on what we were hearing before, it doesn't really seem like he feels... This just seems more like we're towards the end. I don't know, dude. This doesn't really come off very good here. He's cutting out the dick pics. He could censor those if he screenshotted it, though. He could just put a black line. Maybe you were just kidding, but it's probably true. I think he thinks that him saying this in the text message means that this is the only thing we're going to focus on, is that I don't want to give you false hope. But it doesn't read correctly to me because there's so much missing, and it seems like he has some kind of weird manipulative relationship with her. Okay, then, but friends, I feel like there's a lot I can still learn from you. That's interesting. Okay, there's a lot that she can learn. Because he's a guru. He's a water guru. So dude, this opens up so many speculations. I'm sorry I'm closing my eyes. I'm just really trying to think. This opens up like a weird speculation, and this is just a speculation, but he's a guru. So I imagine that the way he hits on women is like a douchebag, shitty yoga teacher that thinks that he's such a fucking awesome guy and like a breathing instructor. Let me come home and massage you and help you like loosen up. That's the vibe I get from this. And so she has him thinking that he's actually intelligent. Because he does the whole water thing where like we're all water. This is okay, you know me. I live a lonely life and teach people from afar. I can't do my work when things like this happen. I'm not a normal person or a friend, and you will be disappointed with me again. I won't be disappointed if I understand you. If you live an isolated life, I respect that, but a lonely life isn't healthy for the mind. Okay. Okay, this kind of confirms it. So Moses seems to, and this is speculation, but this is I think this is a reasonable speculation, that Moses, in some capacity, either sells his teachings or he does teachings for free, which almost makes it worse. And then he talks to girls as some kind of a teacher with this like super in-depth like bullshit life nonsense, which is the water thing that he does. And then there's an additional dynamic there where he's like their teacher as well. Dude, it just comes off so shitty, and they believe it. Yeah, these women are clearly fucking stupid. No offense, but at least this Daphne person doesn't seem particularly intelligent. I'm sorry, but it was my fault too. We tried, but I was actually feeling something. We both tried. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so she's saying that she felt something for Moses, and then he said we try. So what it sounds like, dude, this is so weird. What it sounds like is he was saying, okay, what it sounds like he was saying is he wanted her to think that the same thing about her. She's like, I was feeling something. And then he's like, yeah, we both tried. Instead of saying we felt something, so that he has plausible deniability in saying that I never tried. Does that make sense? So he's like, hey, but I was actually feeling something. And he's like, yeah, we both tried. And it's like, this way she feels like he's saying the same thing back to her. But he has the plausible deniability to say, like, I never gave a shit. It's one of those very duplicitous messages. It's so shitty. Nothing wrong with that. I wrote you a card and talked about wanting to see you again. Meanwhile, you chose someone over me who wants to destroy every relationship you have and has a has a history of abuse. Don't mix the two. That is just twisted. I mean, she's not wrong. This person seems slightly unhinged. This is the kind of person where if I was a fuckboy and I talked to this person, you would have identified this bizarreness and cut them off pretty soon. Don't forget, Papa, I'm Moses that you're Moses in a different timeline. That's true. I'm actually Moses right now, which is why I know exactly what's happening. Wow, that's really what it is. I don't know why you're not seeing it. You're better than this. I don't think Moses is better than that. I don't want to keep thinking about what I must have done wrong. You did nothing wrong. Not everyone are a match. I never said that you did something wrong when we met. Dating is about finding your match, not forcing it. It takes two, not one. You did nothing wrong. You couldn't change the outcome. Exactly, though, not forcing it. You won't know after the short time we spent together. We had a good connection before meeting. I do know. Okay, so right now what's happening is that Moses is, at this point, Moses seems to finally be putting his foot down and saying, like, it's not going to happen. Stop talking to me. And she's insisting that they can be together. Okay. You have to go through quite a bit to get to the point where Moses puts his foot down. It sounds like he's just trying to put her on the back burner and to get her to shut up and be complacent, but she won't do it. So now he feels like he needs to put his foot down and say, stop. I'm burping a lot today. I'm so sorry. All right, so half of this is cut off, which is incredible. Would have led to more, but you said it obviously wasn't the same on your part. That's okay. I'm not upset or anything about that. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. That's no one's fault. I'm sorry that you regret meeting me. I've only ever been with someone for 2 months, and that was extremely long distance. How young is this girl? How young is this girl? This person's only been with someone for 2 months on long distance. Did we ever get an age on Daphne? Daphne sounds like she's like 19 years old to me. Daphne sounds like a fucking 19-year-old that's attracted to older men. Now, we already know that the age gap is weird. It doesn't incriminate Moses and make him a horrible person. She's 6. Makes perfect sense. Jesus, you guys are too much. It doesn't incriminate Moses. It doesn't make him like a bad person instantly for dating somebody really young. And I'm just speculating that they're young. But it does add an additional type of a power dynamic. Daphne is 23, but she was 22 at the time. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, she's young. She's very young. Is that true? That's very... I feel... Yeah, that makes sense to me. So we have a 22-year-old dating a 42-year-old. Isn't that interesting, though, that Trisha gave Keepstar so much shit for dating a 20-year-old at 39 when Moses supposedly was dating a 22-year-old at 42? Because he says his age in here. I'm sorry that you regret the meeting me. I've only ever been with somebody 2 months, and that was extremely long distance. I'm new to dating, but maybe it's just not for me. Thank you for such a lovely Valentine's Day. Oh, wow. That's weird. This dude, he took her out on Valentine's Day. He took her out on Valentine's Day for their, like, first date. Bro, this dude, Moses is like a fucking class S fuckboy. Holy shit, dude. What an asshole. It's just such a... he's such a shitty person. He screen recorded the messages. Is on his Twitter. Oh, shit. Somebody link me his Twitter. It's a memory I'll always cherish. Like you said, in the end, you'll see who's had your heart and mind. I won't let any combos, pics, or anything. I have no interest in exposing anyone. I wish you nothing but happiness and light. Very much enjoy to look into your world. Maybe when this blows over, we can get to know each other again. Until then, love, Daphne. It is just the way it happened. But yeah, that's how the show. Did you get my card? No. Did you send me a check for my services? Oh my god, if I could pay you, I would. Ha ha ha. The best sex of my life. Haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Well, you've only had sex like once, right? And then that didn't do much, but I still was. That's weird, though. Why are you... This sounds like... Based on the way you present this, after she said stop talking to me, you kept talking about her about sex. Why? You can't be friends with someone like this. Like, this is some form of an ex in some capacity. They thought that this relationship was much more than it was. Our first Valentine's Day is how you knew I loved you. Yeah, well, I'm a fucking baller. How do I get to Moses' Twitter? Because there's so much shit here. It's gonna bring me to, like, the fucking biblical Twitter if I do this. Yeah, look. Who the fuck is this guy? Alright. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming she's following Moses. Where the fuck is Moses' Twitter? Hello? Hello? This one? That's not Moses. Moses Water. Oh, that worked. You guys are fucking hilarious. All right, so we actually have a screen recording. Thought I should let you know I made my Instagram and Twitter public again. This is from August 3rd, April 3rd. Okay. I deleted everything that has to do with you. I unfollowed you on Instagram and Twitter. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I never wanted to be part of this, and I accept full responsibility for that stupid tweet about her talking to my guy. Taking my guy and the photo. I am deeply sorry for any hurt I may have caused you. It was never my intention. I'm a nobody from the middle of nowhere and never could have imagined she would see that. I had a beautiful Valentine's Day with you, and it was a night I really needed. It was nice to have a mental escape. All I signed up for was getting to know you, and I hoped it would have led to more, but you said it obviously wasn't the same part. That's okay. I'm not upset or anything. Okay, we read some of that, and it just goes on. If you don't feel that, you don't feel it. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. That one's my fault. I'm sorry that you regret meeting me. That's so weird. For her to blame herself for it, though, is weird. Two people, the perspective of like, hey, we don't work out, that's not something that anybody usually feels blame on, and I feel like Moses is the kind of manipulative person. That's just the way I feel. I've only ever been with somebody 2 months, and that was extremely long distance. I'm new dating, but maybe it's not for me. Thank you again for such a long, lovely Valentine's Day. It's a memory that's cherished. And you'll see who in your heart and mind. I won't leak any combos pics or anything. Okay, we read all this. Until then, we read all that. Okay. This isn't really a whole entire... Thank you. I'm going to sleep now. But I'm happy to read this. All the best to you. To you, too. And let me do... Oh my god, why can't... And let time do its thing. I am not angry or upset, just exhausted. Good night. Okay, that's a little bit of that's like I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Okay. Why are they talking so late at night? Yeah, I don't know. He responded to her 3 hours later also. Why not just not respond to her? This isn't really a screen recording of everything though. This is a screen recording of one thing. Yeah, no, it's a very sketchy thing for him not to put everything out. What is this? There's more stuff? Why didn't he put this in this fucking thing? There's another message of feel free to stop by and make sure to look for me. Then there's a bunch of eyes. I don't know what the face means. It means I'd like to have sex with you consensually. Man, a few words. Okay. Why are you still talking to somebody who says I want to have sex with you? That's so weird. And why are there no timestamps on these? So what happened? Yeah, that's showing. Did you get my card? No, you sent me a check for my services. You already read that. Okay, so he's got some like weird shit. He should just screen record the whole conversation and show it to us. There's more shit here. Actually go get your man's LOL before Trisha breaks down and finds out he's still sleeping with you. Ha ha ha. I never said I was sleeping with you, and they jumping to conclusions. That probably seems like a Trisha Paytas account. It was easy. He liked her tweet today. You guys still talk, or what? Spill the tea. How'd you even find me? Okay, why didn't he include these? He was sleeping with Moses too. LOL, I knew that they were just hooking up and trolling. I never said I was sleeping with you. They keep jumping to conclusions and tweeting stuff I didn't say. Okay, so apparently this is probably Trisha or something that figured this out. Okay, we already looked at this one. Move on, blah, blah, blah. We looked at that one. Okay. This makes more sense as to why the spacing is all very off. Because I don't know why he couldn't just get them. You want to follow me and everything he does. Okay. Alright, I think we got through everything. This is just so fucking weird and sketchy. I don't think that... Alright. Okay, this is just so bizarre. Alright, we got through all that. I think this one's funny, though, this message here. On her live, Trisha revealed that Moses hasn't been eating or sleeping because of everything that happened the past week. And then this person says she just posted pictures on Instagram stories of her and Moses at the restaurant yesterday. He had food on his plate in front of him. So look at that. Trisha was lying about how upset he was. After all that, I kind of feel... Okay, so here's the thing. Moses seems to be kind of a fuckboy scum. Like, he's a fuckboy. He's a 42-year-old fuckboy. Like, let's just be honest. That's what he is. Do I think he's a horrible person? Not necessarily. Do I think he's like a fuckboy, like a manipulative fuckboy? Yes, of course he is. He's a 42-year-old fuckboy messing around with 22-year-old girls. Come on, bro. As far as him saying he was clear about everything, not really. I don't think so. I think he led this girl on. He wanted to fuck a young girl. She got very clingy. He got turned off, but he kept her in the back burner instead of breaking things off. And then this whole situation exploded. So let's watch this, though. This is apparently her response. So this is her response to... This was on a live stream she did. This is her response to the Moses situation. She looks like a fucking train wreck. Let me just tell you. Also, what I would say, additionally, as well, on top of this, is if this part has to get trimmed out of my video, if the video ends without you seeing this clip being played, it's because Trisha copyrighted it. I feel like it's gonna happen. Let's listen to it though.
To like defend Moses. Moses said some shitty stuff about me at the beginning of a relationship. I did some shitty stuff to him at the beginning of a relationship. Like, it sucks. And we've addressed it, and we've addressed it so many times. And we've moved past it. And like, by the grace of God, we moved past it. How you can move past the shit we've been through, I have no idea. Like, it's crazy. And like, some of that stuff gets brought up now, and it does hurt your heart a little. But there is this love and this bond that's like, it's really unbreakable. It's like my brother, my sister, anyone that's just like, we get through everything together. When two grown people work past it, but then someone has to come along, right? From like, I mean, there's a person from like 3 years ago that you met one time. It's like, hey, this, and this, whatever. And it's like, just can't you let someone be, right? Like, I get feeling hurt and feeling rejected, right? Like,
that's not my cursor.
Being like, this isn't working out, and then the person's like, yes, wish you all the best. Like, I get being rejected is not good because this person would be like, what, you didn't want a relationship? Why are you with her? I get that feeling. I have been that person's been rejected so many times. I'm like, why am I not good enough? Why am I not this? And it sucks. But like, to make things up, it's just like,
well, you're not good enough because you just suck.
It's really, really awful, and it just becomes to the point of harassment. It's like you see someone move on and move along. It's like it just sucks. That it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But Ethan did act rude at Disney on the bus anyway. She didn't lie, but he knew his fans would bully her into silence. Yeah, I mean, she did.
Dude, there's I think like 20 people bought this live, and it's like, yeah, the dumbest people that defend her, of course, for $25.
And she didn't lie. She didn't know that he offered to pay Moses, like all that stuff like that. But again, the bigger picture was the sexual assault story. But
wow, wait, she just admitted that her sister was fucking dumb. So Trisha just said like, oh, Ethan. Her sister shit on Ethan for the whole Disney thing, and Trisha just admitted that, like, yeah, Ethan had always tried to pay. Okay.
Silence. Yeah, I mean, she didn't. She didn't lie.
Well, she
didn't know that he offered to pay Moses, like all that stuff like that. But again, the bigger picture was the sexual assault story. But
yeah, the thing that Ethan apologized for like 5 times unprompted because he felt really bad about it. Like, I mean, come on. You're sitting here saying that everything should get cleared because you and Moses have cleared it, but you're not going to give like Ethan a fucking clear on things that he actually apologized for. You've never apologized before.
Anyways, let's
move the conversation. Okay, that's just all right. So here's what I have to say. What is that? What is this? What's this sussy baka? Thank you. No, probably I never wanted to start shit. I just felt bad he was dissing you like that. And again, while you two were still speaking. This is somebody talking to Trish. Oh, babe, thanks for looking out. Everyone has preconceived notions of me, but trust me when I tell you, a dick has never been harder inside of me. He's a good one. Treats me like a princess and definitely has been doing lots of making up for it. But again, I don't want her encouraged, but getting attention. She needs to get offline and get some therapy. I've been there before, but threatening suicide and constantly comparing herself to me needs to seriously help. Unfortunately, I know Moses can help her, and it's not safe to do so. She needs professional help outside, blah, 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 blah. Okay. this music's terrible. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I guess that was Trisha's response. Okay, here's what I want to say. Here's what I'd like to say. Alright, obviously, Trisha and Moses are terrible people, and they're terrible to each other. However, it is... they are allowed to move through shitty moments in their relationships. I still think she's a scumbag for abusing Moses. I think that Moses is manipulative. But, like, yes, if they've moved through it in their relationship, then they move through it in their relationship. As far as showing all this stuff, you know, this is the kind of shit that people do. You do a bad thing in life, if you're a celebrity, it sticks with you forever. That's just the way it works. So you kind of have to learn to ignore it. That's pretty much it. You know, this situation, honestly... The only thing to focus on... So, through those messages, I think that Moses is a scumbag fuckboy. What I will say, though, is the stealthing. If we... That was never mentioned in those messages. So, I don't know if it's true. If that makes sense. She's like, oh, you took the condom off and then fucked me. She doesn't mention it in there. It's possible that he still did it, and like it wasn't something that she felt the need to bring up because she wasn't upset until after they broke up. I don't really know. If we can't really prove, it's hard, unfortunate, but if we can't prove that, we can't. You know, there's really nothing to give Moses shit for other than being a fuckboy. It's loser. So yeah, I feel like there's probably not going to be a lot more information coming on in this scenario. I don't know if there possibly could be. We'll fucking find out, but. Hopefully we could just move past this because I find it so ridiculous and bizarrely distracting. It's true, Daphne mentioned her. Yeah, no, Daphne mentions it in her stories, but I meant like, does she mention it when she's talking to Moses? You know? So, Trisha fucks candles. Yeah, that's true. Trisha Paytas.